Well, have you ever wanted to start your own business? Being your own boss comes with its share of myths. Luckily, Troy Sutton is here to set the record straight in this week's KTAB Financial Friday.
Sloan Wilson said, "Success in almost any field depends more on energy and drive than it does on intelligence. This explains why we have so many stupid leaders." So, if you want to own your own business, all you need is some energy and drive. Owning your own business is a big deal in America, the land of the free. Now more than many times might just be the time to consider owning your own business. First though, let's talk about myths. According to David Bach, myth number one is that you need a lot of money to start a business. Many businesses on America's fastest growing 500 small companies started with $5,000 or less. In fact, a significant number of businesses started with less than $1,000. Just think Microsoft started in a garage, people. Myth number two is that you need to have experience. Look, friends and relatives mean well when they warn you about having little experience in whatever field you choose to make splash, but we call them dream stealers. Experience helps, but action beats inaction anytime, anywhere. Besides, you don't have to go it alone. There are so many resources out there to help you find and build a second business while you still work your day job. But taking action is important. Myth number three is that you need a lot of time. Ever heard that? You can't do that, you're way too busy. In many cases, you need no more than 2 hours a day to get a new venture started. That's 60 hours a month, or about 720 hours a year. Give that commitment a few years and bam, you own your own business. Everyone can find an hour or two. Hello, binge watching on Netflix, ringing a bell? Myth number four is that 9 out of 10 new businesses fail. Now, I don't know where that statistic comes from, but according to the Small Business Administration, 2/3 of all new businesses survive at least 2 years, and about half of those survive at least 4 years. That's a far cry from a 90% failure rate. So if business is up and down, you probably sell yo-yos. I'll give you a second to let that sink in. Myth number five is that you need a ton of stuff to get started. But do you? Really? I mean, really? All you need is passion, commitment, desire, and a willingness to take action. Furthermore, you simply need to decide not to quit. The number one reason why my businesses have been successful is I never quit. You can't beat someone who doesn't stop. Even when your Friday is ruined because you realize it's actually Tuesday, don't quit. Myth number six is that you have to be passionate about the particular business you choose. Well, I heard a guy say he loved designing mazes for a living because it was easy to get lost in his work. Too many people don't start a business because they don't know what their passion is. I don't know what it is. All you need to be is passionate about making an extra $500 per month or more. People are successful all the time in things that don't really flip their switch. I worked for a multimillionaire in college who made his fortune selling blenders. Blenders. Talk about passion. Not. He just made good blenders because people wanted what blenders make. Most successful business owners are passionate about being their own boss, not necessarily about the product or service that they offer. Often business is about doing what other people are not willing to do. In our next couple of visits, we'll discuss how to start your own business. It's a lot more possible than you think. Stephen Wright said, "Eagles soar, but weasels don't get sucked into jet engines." I might add, weasels are prey for eagles, and I'd rather get sucked into an engine than picked apart by a sharp beak. Chew on that. Have a great week.
All right, thank you, Troy. If you would like to contact Sutton Financial Group, they're located at 2449 South Willis in Suite 106. You can call them at 437-0709 or go to suttonfinancialgroup.com.